Vince, the 0-0 of Cole Custer starts a little bit too snug, gets loose on the long run, 4 tires, an air pressure adjustment for the 0-0. The 29 of Joey Logano, he asked his crew chief, I need to be tightened up on entry and exit for the entire run. Pretty major change, but the 0-0 beats the 29 off pit road.
Great work by the Junior Motorsports guys to get Cole Custer out first.
Surprised, Phil, 35 laps in, come in, get 4 tires?
I didn't think they would come. I thought it was too early.
I didn't either, and I thought somebody would at least gamble and get 2 tires, try to grab some track position. We've preached track position, and we see a couple of guys, or Matt Crafton at least, did do that. I like that move for Crafton.
So Cole Custer's crew doing it on the pit lane. We'll be back at Martinsville in a moment. First, let's go to Los Angeles, get a sports update from Cole Wright. Problems for Cole Custer, too fast entering, so despite the fact he was quickest on the pit lane, he will restart outside the top 20, puts Joey Logano back on point. Great restart for him. We go green as we complete lap 41.
Phil, he's been really quiet on the radio since he got a pit road penalty on lap 38. He had to restart 22nd. He's back up right inside the top 10, the 10th position on the racetrack, but he has not said a word. His spotter, Eddie DeHunt, is guiding through this traffic, and he's really looking forward to getting back to pit road because the number 41 Cup team that pits Kurt Busch on Sundays is pitting that 0-0 truck, and they think they can make up some more ground on their next stop back to pit road. But 22nd back to 10th, and he's still on the move.
Yeah, but he's being heated up by Matt Tiff. That truck, that 25 truck is fast right now. Saw him just peek to the inside of Custer going down the back straightaway. So either the 0-0 truck has fallen off that pace that he had earlier in the race, but we're going to hear more from Matt Tiff as this race races forward.
Yeah, Matt Tiff driving for Venturini Motorsports. He started back on the 19th spot. Right now has a better truck than the 0-0 of Cole Custer.
There he goes, too. He makes the move to the inside. Will he stick it in there? Oh, yes.
Tiff, 18 years old, a freshman at UNC Charlotte.
There, it's clear. Nice work, bud. Drive away.
And now inside the top 10 at Martinsville, finished 8th here when we paid a visit to the Paperclip last fall.
That's impressive. Drive around Cole Custer.
Under caution here in Martinsville. We'll show you what happened to Brandon Jones in a moment. First, the race off pit road. Matt Crafton comes in with a top spot. He exits the same, getting 4 tires. Joey Logano gets back the position he lost on track to Eric Jones. Good pit work there. Daniel Suarez, Johnny Sauter exchanging positions inside the top 5. And Cole Custer picking up 4 spots. Junior Motorsports delivering.
Yeah, oh, no. We're hearing another.
Penalized again.
For the same thing. Too fast entering.
Wow. Now that tells me something's not right there, or there's a misreading. Do you think, Michael?
Well, you try to cut this as close as you can, and the curvature of the pit road speed, if you cut through that corner a little bit, you're going to be faster than you think you are. So, obviously, you just cut it too close. And what a great pit stop by his guys. But, unfortunately, he's going to have to start in the back again.
But remember, no other segment on pit road was he speeding. Just getting to pit road. Here's a caution. You see the 33 Brandon Jones goes around. Brandon was doing a great job. He was running up in the top 10. On the lead lap, he was running in the 9th spot.
Jones right now being shown 19th, 1 lap down. And we're being told it was the segment just before Cole Custer got to his pit stop as to where he was nabbed for speeding.
Watch the 88 beam in his box. And go.
You heard his spotter tell him to go because they...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, the lines on pit road are not necessarily the speed lines. They're actually embedded in the concrete. So they thought that they were okay to speed from that point on because it wouldn't register on that segment.
Well, the team's research where those lines are. The spotter's job is to tell him when he can gas it up. Your time from one line to the next. Obviously, if your pit stall is before the next line, you can gas it and then brake and gain a little bit of time. That's what these drivers all do. They use that pit road for every advantage they can possibly gather. You can see right there, he gave us some gas.
That was the first pit stop. Early in the race, around lap 35.
You got to figure he probably won't do that again.
No. And after doing it the first time, you would think they would think better of it that second time. Obviously, something was wrong. NASCAR officials will tell them how fast they were in that segment, but they did it again and got busted again.
Well, the penalty vehicle started the tail end of the longest line, so despite the fact there's only 12 trucks on the lead lap, he's still going to have a ton of machines to pass to get back in the game. Justin Boston was your free pass vehicle. The first one lap down, he restarts 11th.
The 00 is back on the lead lap. Well, back on the tail end of the lead lap. You know, there's issues coming down pit road, and as Adam just said, only 14 trucks on the lead lap. That's what his crew chief, Joe Shear, was preaching to Cole Custer. He says, once you get another caution, you'll be right back up with the leaders of this race. Now, they have not diagnosed and followed the problem fully with how the tack is programmed. He thinks he may be looking at too many lights on the tack, or they got it programmed differently than what Cole is reading on the tack. But Joe Shear said, next time you come to pit road, let's not even take a chance. We've got a fast enough pit crew to make up spots. Let's be on the conservative side next time down pit road.
I think that's a great move. Don't gas it up when you get to that speed line.
What a yo-yo day for Cole Custer. Started second, been outside the top 20, penalized twice, but here he is with 78 laps to go, riding in the 7th position and putting pressure on one of his fellow teenagers.
You might say, hey, we've got such a good pit crew. Dale Jr. right there, truck owner, watching from on top of the pit box. We have such a good pit crew. Maybe we don't need to worry about it. John Hunter with a problem.
Now, this is good stuff.
Cole Custer may be in the driver's seat right here.
He's definitely liking what he's seeing ahead of him, as is Eric Jones. He's able to keep pace with Custer. The 4th place truck is coming too.
Our Chevy onboard gives you a front row seat for the battle of the top spot here at Martinsville.
There it goes.
Contact there. Logano goes wide. Here comes Matt Crafton through for the top spot. They're beating and banging at the start-finish line with 5 to go for the lead.
Look at Cole Custer. He gets into both of them.
And Cole Custer's going to pass them
Logano
both.
goes wide. And here comes Custer. Put him out front. 4.5 laps remaining at Martinsville. Do you believe it?
I saw Darrell Waltrip make that move one time going in turn 3 here. He was running 3rd, ran into the car in the truck. The car running 2nd, ended up with a lead and won the race.
The kid's been penalized twice. Spent a lot of the day outside the top 20, but has rallied to the front, and what a great move to get the lead.
He saw
Don't
his
look in that mirror. I got it.
That's a spotter. Don't look in the mirror. I got the mirror.
He saw his opportunity, Adam, and he pounced on it. Those trucks were side by side. He just gave a little bit of a nudge to Crafton. Into Logano he went, and out with the lead came Cole Custer. But look who's on his tail.
How do you know how to do that at 17 years old?
I think he saw my brother do it. Was he born yet?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he was. Crafton into the back of Custer, returning the favor.
And there goes Matt Crafton through. Put the 88 on point as Cole Custer spins. 2 laps to go. Will there be a caution? Not yet. Custer is rolling.
He's going to stop there. I think they got to bring
And
the caution out.
is out. Wow, we're going to go to overtime, and it's fitting because the racing has been electric.
They had to go to caution. They had to. Cole Custer was stalled there on the front straightaway.
Well, turnabout is fair play,
Yeah,
as they say.
yeah.
Custer took advantage of the situation he was presented when the leaders were side by side, and Matt Crafton said, that's okay, buddy, I'll be back. And he was back, and he took advantage of the leader.
It doesn't get any better than this, does it? 3-way battle for the lead, less than 5 to go.
Yep. He runs in the back of Matt Crafton. That knocks him into Joey Logano.
Inside, clear. Nope.
Look at this move. Bam. Bam. Here I go.
Don't wreck no one. Bottom, clear, clear.
Matt Crafton knew what he was going to do when he caught Cole Custer, and that was put the bumper to him.
Cole Custer being scored in the 15th position. But what a day for the 17-year-old, not afraid to race with our 2-time defending champion and a guy that won the Daytona 500.
How did Eric Jones miss Cole Custer?
Amazing.
Watch it flash by right there.
And we'll spin it all the way around, all the way around. Now keep coming, keep coming.
He's 17 years old, driving for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
There you go, come on.
Watch Eric Jones barely get by here. Look at that.
Go high, go high, go high, go high, go high. No caution, no caution, no caution, no caution, no caution.
Watch out. Oh, goodness.
He barely slipped by. Phil, I mean, we're going to have another restart. Joey Logano is going to be right behind Matt Crafton again.
Right where he wants to be.
What makes you think he won't rough up Crafton again? Wow. What a race.
Going to get a green-white checker. You get a green flag lap, come around, take the white, and then the checker.
You're being optimistic.
Yeah, at least one time.
Once the leader takes the white flag, the next flag will enter it, whether it be the caution or the checkered flag. But should we get a caution before the leader takes the white, we re-rack them and do it again, up to 3 attempts. And if we get in overtime, anything like what we've seen at the end of regulation, we are in for a real treat. Cole Custer going to come down pit road. 15th in disappointment because his day likely over when it comes to having a chance to win, Hermie.
Yeah, Adam, no chance to win the race, but they come down pit road. A little bit of damage to the front of the truck, a little bit of damage to the left front, down the left side as well. Nothing major as far as from a competition standpoint, but taking advantage of this opportunity to put some tires on, getting back out on the racetrack. But very, very quiet on the radio with the 0-0. Up and down day. A little bit of disappointment. They've come back twice from pit road penalties to be up front. Now, no shot to win. They're just trying to finish the race off.
Thank you, Hermie. And now our Ram Guts and Glory. It's all about Cole Custer, who's had an up and down day here at Martinsville, and I thought for a moment he was going to battle through all the adversity and get a victory.
He's had a fast truck started on the front row here. First pit stop, he gets busted for speeding.
Is it from, like, they don't time from the white line, right? Oh, it's the yellow line, but maybe you cut the corner too much. I don't know.
So he had that issue, but he rallied back from 24th and got the race lead with less than 5 laps to go.
And if he could have just pulled away from Matt Crafton, everything would have been lovely for him. But Matt charged back and got to the bumper of that 0-0 truck.
Matt's truck is so good right now. He is so fast. Let's listen to Matt Crafton's radio.
He didn't even left 0-0, just 5 car lengths. Picked us up.
That's a fair assessment, but darn, the race was on the line. He saw a chance to pounce.
What's Logano thinking?
He better wreck him. Crafton better wreck that son of a...
Yeah, Joey wasn't real happy with a 0-0 of Cole Custer.
Well, the box score is going to say Cole Custer finished 16th, but that doesn't even begin to tell the story. Came back from a couple of speeding penalties and was in position to maybe win this race. Take us through kind of the bump and run and the contact there and what's going through your mind and how you think it all shook out.
Well, the first one, that was an accident. I was going to punt him off too, but I drove in too hard and I couldn't stop, so I hit him a little bit too hard, but it worked. So I knew he was going to come back and nudge me a little bit, and he did respectfully. I was giving him all I had to try and stay up there, but it was a great day for us. We had a great truck, and I can't thank Dale Jr. and Kelly Earnhardt enough. I mean, this is a dream come true, and without Haas Automation and Gene Haas, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it was an impressive run for the 0-0 today. Adam?